Ah yes, there is Comrade Spider-Man. So beloved by fans. Worth so much money. After 6 Sonyverse movies, you will finally be ours. Let the hunt begin. Huh.
Kraven, where'd you come from? You're not part of the MCU.
Mr. Spider-Man, Sony has sent me to collect what you owe us. A movie.
But I have a contract with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
But Sony owns you. And contracts can be amended.
Listen, pal, I'm an Avenger now. I can't go back. Plus, our DJ's returning. We have so many more emotional scenes to do.
Emotion? Sony does not need emotion. Only bad CGI and awkward villain dances. Join us.
So what do you need me for?
Sony is slowly running out of good villains to make movies out of.
Well, they can always sell them to Disney. Okay, we both know Sony can't make a good superhero movie. I'd be wasted there. Also, Deadpool just made the MCU R-rated. I can finally get to third base with MJ. Bye.
But what about Sergei Trilogy?
Hey everybody, welcome to Trailer Jury. I'm Jay.
And I'm Ren.
Yeah, today we're going to be reviewing Kraven the Hunter. Let's just get right into it.
All right.
My son, we are hunters, the greatest the world has ever known.
Охотник до сказки.
Alright, I really don't think a jail would let him have a tiger with teeth.
Каждой сказки есть правда.
Who's next?
I heard the noise of thunder.
I do like that
I
costume
like your
though.
father.
That is,
Yeah, me too.
that is a pretty nice costume.
A
Russell
killer?
Crowe.
And I heard a voice. And behold,
Ooh,
hell
Alright.
followed with him. There's a man going round.
I am glad
My son,
I'm glad that this is a rated R movie.
Yeah, that's a good trailer.
an animal.
He says that they have an animal stronger than you can imagine, and it's just the rhino. That is so dumb. The rhino is like a mid-tier villain at best.
Not even a king of the jungle.
Yeah, he's going to kill you. That's the way off the list. These guys are fucked. They don't even know it yet. They're about to die.
Whoever is unjust,
You think you're some kind of honor, some kind of code.
I really don't like when humans
Another man
run on all fours like that.
hunting for a
I think it's the dumbest looking thing,
just like our
But he's been hanging out with wolves.
when the man
right?
comes around. When the man comes around.
Embrace who you really are, son.
Ew. Really?
Calm
The rhino?
When the man comes around.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever
When the
seen
man comes around.
anything with the rhino that makes him look cool.
Well, it's a hard character to adapt to the screen. He looks ridiculous in 3D. Like, it looked cool in 2D in cartoons, in the comics. But the second you round out his face and his body,
Even in the comics, I've never thought the rhino was cool. They're really, really scraping the bottom of the barrel on this one. Kraven, good. The rhino, it's kind of hard to do these movies without Spider-Man. Am I supposed to be cheering for Kraven? Is he supposed to be the hero?
that's what all these movies have turned out to be. Kraven, Morbius, they're all like the bad guys and we're supposed to like root for them before their big fight against Spider-Man, but they've never actually like fought him, you know? And it's all these movies just like, where is Spider-Man? I gotta find Spider-Man. And he's never there.
Yeah, everything I've seen with the Kraven, he's the bad guy. We're not supposed to be like, oh, this is a character I'm rooting for.
That's a fair point.
Some of the comics and TV shows, because I mostly know him from the 90s Spider-Man television show, there are sympathetic aspects to him, like his relationship with whoever the hell his girlfriend is. I can't remember her name at this point. But he's the bad guy.
Right.
These movies are driving me nuts.
I mean, once you bring up that point, you're right. All of the movies have definitely tried to make the bad guys look and feel sympathetic. It almost looks like they're like a prelude for the big fight, but they never actually fight Spider-Man, you know? And who are the bad guys in the other movies? I can't even remember. Like, who did Morbius fight?
Matt Smith as other Morbius.
Right.
He was also a vampire.
Right.
Carnage in one of them, and then another gray symbiote in the first one.
Carnage was kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. That one kind of made sense to me. I was like, yeah, all right, I fuck with that. I'm glad that you're using Johnny Depp for the background music.
They're using Johnny Depp for the background music?
They are, yeah.
Do you mean Johnny Cash?
Oh my fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough.
I've been watching Pirates all week.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cash.
Yeah. I gotta give it to Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I know.
He looks good.
He looks very good for the role. Yeah.
He's a great actor.
I still can't believe it's the kid from Kick-Ass. Like, he was skinny, and I'd watch that movie and be like, I could kick his ass. And now Kick-Ass definitely could kick my ass. Like, he's Kraven.
He's Kraven. I don't know how they're going to work the Rhino into this.
It's going to be some sequence where he definitely goes to, like, Africa or the jungle or somewhere. And it's like, looky here, who's hanging about in the savannah? It's the Rhino.
He's definitely in the trailer multiple times. Kraven's whole thing, like, he's not naturally superhuman.
Right. He's just a good hunter.
Yeah, he's mostly a big game hunter, but he gets all his abilities from, like, potions.
Ooh.
From the potions, he gets superhuman strength, stamina, durability, speed, agility, reflexes.
So the Witcher, you're basically telling me he's the Witcher.
He's the Witcher.
He drinks potions and he hunts things.
Yeah,
okay.
But he is a master hunter. He is a tactician, a strategist, an occultist.
Tell me more about the occultist part, because I don't know about that.
So that's like African voodoo, I believe.
Ooh, fuck. Dude, if they are brave enough to go there for the movie, that would be fun to watch. I'm not going to lie.
There's nothing in the trailer about it.
But this is where we're trailer jury. We're literally talking about they shouldn't show us that shit if it's in the movie, right? I would pleasantly be surprised if we went to the movie and they included the occult stuff, because that'd be fun to watch. But it would also be awful if they showed us it in the trailer and kind of took away from the surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, it does show him with glowing eyes at some point. So it's like showing off his superpower.
Witcher eyes right there. I see that.
Yeah, they're the same color as the Witcher. Honestly, it looks like it mostly takes place in like Siberia.
Siberia would be cool because the movie did show him like in the Siberian wilderness. I'm scrolling through the trailer too. And it seems to show him like that's where it looks like Act 1 will take place. Like he's coming out of the Siberian wilderness, and there's definitely like stories about hunters from that region that hunt tigers and stuff. And it'd be cool if they leaned into that history, like if he came from those people for the context of this movie.
I really hope they fix the CG for the Rhino.
Oh, buddy, if that's the trailer they decided to show the people, I don't think it's gonna get more improved. I think that's what we're getting.
The movie does come out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Trying to get a good shot of the Rhino's face as he's punching the Jeep. That is bad.
206, sure. Let me see.
God, it looks bad. It looks real bad.
They should have just put some genes in him so that he can actually turn partially into an animal for the movie. That would have been authentic.
Like turn into an actual rhino?
Yes, no costumes, no CGI. Inject him.
He's just a full rhino the entire movie.
No. That's not what I mean. I mean you inject the actor.
No, this rhino shows up in a Russian uniform, and all the soldiers are taking orders from this rhino.
See, I'd fuck
They're
with
like,
that
yes,
too.
Yes, sir.
Hello, comrade. I am Rhino.
So I think looking at this, this does look better than a lot of the other Sonyverse movies.
Yeah.
So there's Venom, Let There Be Carnage, Morbius, Madam Web, and Venom: The Last Dance. They didn't really set a high bar for this movie to beat.
No.
Essentially, Venom, released in 2018,
Still can't believe it.
856,000 worldwide.
856 million worldwide.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
So, Venom,
Yeah.
worldwide, Venom released in 2018, worldwide, $856 million.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty decent.
That's insane.
That beat out Logan, which was released the year before. Logan only made $619 million,
Jesus.
and I thought that was a much better movie.
Logan was an incredible movie. And yeah, no, it's astounding that Venom made more. I'd say the script was stronger in the other one.
Oh yeah, Logan was so much better.
It was a great ending for like the character.
So it went all downhill from there. Let There Be Carnage, 506 million. Morbius, 167 million.
Yeah.
Madam Web, 100 million.
That movie I just wanted to discuss. Another great example of deceptive trailers. Because they were showing all the girls as like spider girls? I don't know what you would call them.
Spider people.
Spider people. But that was only in the movie for like a minute. Don't include that in the trailer, man. Like, seriously. Yeah. What is wrong with you? That's why you only got 100 million. Because people talk. Yeah. And people go on Twitter and Facebook. And everyone was like, where the fuck were the spider people?
Venom: The Last Dance was a little better. It bumped up a little bit. I don't know how. It still looked to be one of the worst ones.
It's Tom Hardy. It's fucking Tom Hardy. That's why.
394 million.
This is why sometimes you have to put in an A-lister. Tom Hardy pulls in fucking sales, man. I don't know what to tell you.
This is the first R-rated of the Sonyverse movies.
Okay.
So it's when you do an R-rated movie, usually they don't do as good in the box office just because it limits the amount of people that see it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to do an R-rated movie to be more faithful to the source material. And I think Kraven would be a good character to do R-rated, but I think Venom should have been R-rated from the start. Because if anyone's going to be R-rated, it's Venom.
Yeah, that was but I'm going to go ahead and say you would not have had the box office results if it was R-rated.
I think you would have.
I'm pretty sure it beating Logan had everything to do with like lowering the rating. Because Logan had a much better script, a beautiful ending for like the character arc. It only made 619 versus 856 for Venom. I think that's PG-13.
Yeah, I think initially that's probably why it beat it out. But when we look at the drop of the box office... I think that is a result for not being R-rated, because people went and saw it and it's like, oh no, and left.
Why aren't we the heads of Sony? I just don't get it. Like, you know,
Because we weren't born into it, and we're not assholes.
Fine. I can be an asshole.
R-rated movies are doing pretty good. Like Deadpool and Wolverine pulled in $1.3 billion.
That's true too.
So there's definitely demand for a good R-rated movie.
So Kraven is basically the grand experiment for Sony to see if they can like pull it off. Have an R-rated movie that sells enough tickets, and then they could maybe do it for their, because yeah, you're right, their whole roster of evil characters should be probably in R-rated movies.
I believe in the director.
Who is the director? Let's talk about that.
J.C. Chander. He directed Triple Frontier in 2019, A Most Violent Year 2014, Margin Call 2012.
I've never seen any of these movies. Are they good? Have you seen them?
Triple Frontier and the Most Violent Year are pretty good movies. I enjoyed them. Margin Call, I have not seen it, but he directed and wrote it, and it was nominated for Best Writing Original Screenplay.
Jesus.
But they lost out to Woody Allen's Midnight in Paris.
I like that movie, Midnight in Paris, though. Who is the producer of this movie? Avi Arad.
Oh, Avi Arad.
That's a familiar name.
So, Avi Arad is a little bit infamous in the superhero world.
Yes, that's why his name looks familiar.
Yeah, he essentially has his fingers in everything Marvel because his company Toy Biz took over Marvel Comics.
Okay.
So he essentially owns the right to Spider-Man.
Oh, he owns the right to Spider-Man?
Yeah, as the CEO of Toy Biz, he was essentially the creator of Marvel Entertainment.
The one before the MCU. Got it. So you're talking Blade, X-Men.
Spider-Man movies, that was all him.
That's why his name's like looks familiar to me. He was at the at the start of all the movies I watched growing up. Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I see. He did all of those.
A lot of the Spider-Man fans blame him for ruining like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3, and that's a whole other story going down that
Got
road.
it. And like we talked about, we shouldn't go down that today.
Yeah. Fun fact though, Kraven was actually supposed to be the main villain in Spider-Man's No Way Home.
Oh.
Then Sony said no, and the reasoning was they wanted Kraven to star in a solo movie first.
Copy.
One of the things that scares me about this movie, some of the writers that are on this, it's a writing team, Art Markham. I'm not even going to get into that one. And Matt Holloway, they're a writing team.
They are a team, okay.
Yeah, they're a writing duo that started out, well, didn't start out, but one of their notable films that they helped write was the first Iron Man movie.
With Jeff Bridges. That one, got it.
I thought the first Iron Man movie was pretty good.
I liked it a lot.
They also wrote Transformers The Last Night, which was nominated for a Razzie Award.
The second you said nominated, I'm like, no, it wasn't. Like,
Well, it definitely was nominated.
but for a bad thing, yes.
Yeah, and that was a horrible movie.
What the fuck is Mark Wahlberg doing in Transformers? It confused me so much.
They also wrote Men in Black International,
Ooh.
which was also an awful movie. They did write Uncharted, so I'll give them that. But they also worked on Morbius doing the rewrites. And that was just a bomb of a film.
I mean, okay, can you blame him? If somebody just offers you money and says, hey, can you rewrite this piece of shit movie? And they're going to be like, well, there's no way to save it, but I guess I will try my best for money. I can't blame him for that one.
I can't blame them for that, no.
Men in Black International. Maybe you should have walked away from that. Uncharted was good.
I'll give it to them. Uncharted was good, but they weren't the lead writers. The movie that they wrote by themselves without any other writers was called Shadow of Fear in 2004, and that movie bombed.
I can't even click it on Wikipedia. It is a dead link.
That's how bad it was. So anything these guys are like the lead writers of, it's trash.
Got you.
Luckily, they have Richard Wenk.
Okay.
He's known for the Equalizer movies. He did Expendables 2 and the Magnificent Seven. So I feel like this guy knows how to write. So hopefully he can keep these other two assholes in check.
Here's to hoping. I mean, the Equalizer film series was just a good series that like had a good arc and ended, and yeah, that's how you write.
They were pretty good action movies, and this is an action movie, so I have high hopes for it.
I also like that the other two helped write Iron Man. I mean, that was a solid movie.
Yeah.
So between like starting a franchise and it being an action movie, good luck, I guess. Like, I enjoyed the trailer.
Yeah, I think the trailer looks good. I'm going to say that this will be a pretty good movie. I'm kind of excited to see what they do for it. So, I'm going to say that this isn't going to be a waste of time.
Yeah, 100%. All right, what's your verdict, Jay?
I find this movie not guilty of trying to trick us. It looks to be a genuine trailer. I think that this is probably going to be a good movie. I think it's definitely a go see in the theaters. What is your verdict?
I too find this trailer not guilty of trying to trick me, and yeah, probably it's going to be a good movie. I mean, it seems on point, and it looks like it's trying hard to be loyal to the fan base. Go watch the movie.
Yeah, agree.
In theaters.
Go spend
Yeah.
some money. Have some popcorn.
Don't watch this one in like camera print on the internet. Don't do it. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks like they tried
Looks like
hard.
they're trying.
Thank you. Thanks for watching our video. Poll will be down in the comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you agree or disagree with us with this trailer. And we'll see you next time.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
That too. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.